bouncing off against each other and something new and nightmarish, or more nightmarish, emerging. This is what Pang is, and it's just an extract. Pang. I am marked by a memory from my time before, when I was younger, when we were staying in a foreign land. I had not yet been taught this language. There was a girl, a beautiful young woman. We were lying naked in bed together in the morning. We were happy, and she smiled. It was a particularly bright day. With the window open, a gentle breeze lifted the bedsheets. A smell of sea salt washed over us. With a sharp gust from the window, a small bird flew in. After that, everything changed. The girl looked tired and worried. The wind fell. That day, as the wind stopped, time became moment after moment. It was only later that I began to realize what I had witnessed. When I saw that bird, I realized that this moment, which I was granted to see as a young man, was the moment of death. Before.
Marker by.
With clasps to the sun, oversky it, is the morning, an opening. Sparrow dives, Vogel, Furzel, swoopers in bounds, heartstead of hour, the girl stops for, caress is but soundless, inside of us, like the eye of the, is then undid, like a fear to the ground.
A memory of a.
What it is, a paroxysm of physical pain,
Pound.
A sharp release of emotional anguish, the beat of a Danish drum, a store of money or gold, a pail, a butt or a bucket,
Pails of a bucket,
the number 5,
pound,
a Hebrew sword, a beautiful villa, abundant or fertile land, her perfect face as I remember it, a chalk stream tributary of the river Thames,
lulls,
the name of her old family house in Jaffa, a series of 3 sounds.
P, P.
Nothing.
First of all, a Hebrew word. It is one time, once, twice, as time on time or at its repetition. It is at once, at length, now, from a later time or all time. It is one place or this place or any place in another time.
Yesterday I dreamt of you at the harbour, travelling without relations, provisions. I saw you in every drop of the sea, in every grain in the breeze.
A breakdown, body language, orientation, memory, reaching far back into the past and evident even in every new place. Hospital, the steel clank of trolleys, the faintest sense of another, of the other, incomprehensible whispering, exhausted sleep in the bright ward lights.
Nasma min Palestine, Nasma min echoes in this gust.
Intermittent consciousness, able to see the world as a patch of colourless sky framed in your bedside window. Each day, drag yourself, often in pain, up to the sill. Each day, nothing, at least nothing of what you can remember. All you could hear was the breeze rattling at the edges of the window frame.
Parallels too of another river, of parts, to a great dark gash. Tafwis, Tamesis, Tiamis, a liquid history, conjoined with echoes of those others of us, bearing the same plight of the silent drum, Trave, Tigris, Ordan, old man's groans, Gamel Mendestuna, Narde Pire Marta, Haram al-Murshid. But in this story is absence.
They told you lies. They told you the great rivers like the Thames wash all our problems away, even your bad blood. All that remain are bones, bones buried deep beneath the peaceful willows and meadows.
The wind carries us. Listen and bagouche, whisper, cherish, with to point of hap, to point of hap, hungs of over us, shud her, so it pains of the fraps, the fences, the green, promise a glimpse of her. Palms come to life, ings, like mem, so that move and shake, on wind, on bard, as we are, as we, each hemisphere touched through a thin film, a little like her. Return to, through history, but what else goes? It is a lovely late morning, or a lazy, noisy evening. Light adds shadows, around and around.
Through it.
Bridge.
But what goes in there?
Almost together on a policy of time, in the embers of the morning, moment, the space, the stretch, unbroken. Tradition, but let's actually find and through it crumble and soft around in a new what it means to forge, yet to the sign unfurled as my head yet remind as it decades a few old words dug deep as though dust grows on to place in time after us.
A few precious hours have passed, Habibi. In the morning we could feel that the old man's time had come, that he had moved on from us. But it felt safe and calm. I didn't feel worried or fearful this time around.
The old man, green is, the bird now, from the hole, along the borders, passing, as it should be, in the sky, smoothing over us, forsaking flight, whenever we are, deep in us.
I will go to the bank, by the wood, and become undisguised and naked. Ask me to hold you, hand in hand, broken and shattered to the edge, to wet the clay in this timeless place.
So, what have we learnt? Evolution, or evocation, is by a process that is pang, a process play us across epochs, straining like strips of conscience in a long, hard, an art, a log, a journal that's right. In this place, reach in or in line of us, down to, whole, blue, bluer, blur. Thank you.